with y'all and I'll show you the training, very short training. This is a practical demonstration, a practical training. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so good. So here's how the challenge works. I'm gonna enlarge my screen a bit. Cool, so there's a swipe file we've got for headlines. So we've created all the headlines for you. We're just gonna give you this. You can literally just copy and paste them. Who appreciates that? Who thinks that's pretty valuable? Headlines done. So there's 3 or 4 kinds of headlines. There's social proof headlines. So if you have clients or you have created the results, you're offering your niche in some way, even abstractly, social proof headlines work really well. And this is a live where you share about a metaphor or social proof where you've gotten results or you've seen results being gotten. And so then there's threat headlines. Threat headlines, don't be scared. It's just a headline that it leverages the cognitive bias that makes people move away from pain. And that's one of the most strongest cognitive biases to leverage in marketing. Then there is gain headlines. Gain, it leverages the cognitive bias of the human brain that moves towards pleasure. Also a very powerful cognitive bias, not as powerful as getting away from pain. But if you use them one after the other, like one day you do a threat, gain, social proof, threat, gain, social proof. You'll be leveraging 3 cognitive biases, very, very powerful. So here it is. So, you know, it's kind of like breaks it down. If you say, here is a method that is helping, you know, world-class example. So like people quit smoking to get free from cravings for life. And you just share something like a method that you've used. You know, you can say quit smoking, hacking with, you know, like with my quit smoking formula. You can say, you know, savvy entrepreneurs, savvy, smart, sexy people do this quit smoking formula, you know? So that's something that you can say for that. Threat headlines, do you recognize the number, like, do you recognize the 3 early warning signs of relapse for quit smoking? Threat, you see how it engages something differently? Who noticed inside them there's something different that's turning on? If you don't know this secret now, you'll hate yourself later. I've lied to you for 3 years now. So it's open, yeah? The biggest lie in coaching. Boom. So threat. So people are like, oh my God, what am I going to miss? I got to like look at this thing. Oh my God. So that's what they think. Gain headlines, you know, where quit smoking is, where a life without cigarettes is and how to get it. It's just what they want. Discover the cigarette-free life secret. So these are really good headlines, and just pick one a day. Just pick any one. And really, guys, I want you to focus on progress over perfection. Is this the only 21 lives you're going to do? Only in the next 21 days. If you're Allison, you'll probably do 42, right? Because she does like 2 a day. But you just want to remember, it's just a beginning. So it's best to do the videos live, but for your first few days, you can pre-record them and then post them if you're not confident yet. That's something you can do if you want. Once you've posted your live for the day, this is the process. Tag everyone from the mastermind in the post so we can all support each other via the likes and the comments. Now, if you're someone that gets tagged, which you will be, in another group's members live, be sure to show support and do the liking and the commenting. Put your hand up if you'd like others to comment and like on your stuff. Good. So that's good. So DM the social support channel on Discord with a screenshot to show the community that you followed through for yourself. And we're keeping ourselves accountable by tagging everyone. So the way to do that is we've got a channel set aside for content. And what we're going to do is we're going to be using it. So we go, boom, here, social support. So we're just going to be, this is going to be a very well-used chat. We did another challenge in here once before. Someone booked 3 calls from it. It was another content challenge, not anything like this, but she booked her first 3 calls in 10 days. 10 days. And this is a 21-day challenge. Yeah. So if you were here when she was here and you saw her progress, this is another chance that you can take to get those results. So you tag everyone, you tag you do at everyone so that we all see, and put a screenshot of your live, and then DM your accountability buddy if you need help or support when you're going live. So we're going to pair you up with someone else in the program, and then you're going to support each other also through the program, because we found that when people have another person that they are going to that they have and they would be let down by them not taking action, they're more likely to take action. Yeah, so that's the cognitive bias that we want to hack, so that you can hack the power of that. And that's really, really going to be good. So make sure you show up for your accountability buddy, because they're depending on you. And if you don't show up, they will then potentially use that as a reason to not themselves. So if you sabotage yourself, you're going to sabotage someone else. So does everyone commit to following through for themselves, but also their accountability buddy? Good. Okay, good. Let's get all the hands up. Everyone put their hands up. All right, good, good. All right, we're going all the way. So, okay, so if you're watching the recording and you're not here live, let me know if you need someone to be buddied up with. And then what I want you to do, if you haven't yet, is watch the How to Present module for tips on being an engaging presenter. So this is the module where I go through how to actually present powerfully. You can check that out as well if you're a bit camera shy, and I show you some tips on how to do that based on the $30,000 and more that I've invested in presenter trainings. So let's go through the structure. Who's ready for me to go through the structure? Who would like that? Yeah? Okay, great. It's pretty simple. And honestly, if you're not putting some kind of call to action in every single post, you're missing out. So you leverage every single post because you're giving value. So when you give, you want to ask for something. Give, then take. Give, then take. Who would say that's a fair exchange? If I was going to give you something, then I could ask for something. So step one is intro. So less than 60 seconds for this. You just want to thank them for watching. People are very busy, so it's good to be grateful up front. That's also giving something. And then introduce yourself and just state the headline so you're clear on what the call will cover. And the person that's watching, the first thing you think is, what is this about? Is this relevant for me? Who's had that thought when they've watched a video before? Yeah, I've had it many times. So make sure that what the video is going to cover is just congruent with the headline. So an example is like, cool, my name is Nick. I'm a proud owner of Nicholas Amos Coaching. I specialize in helping entrepreneurial women and then I might choose like a headline thing. I specialize in helping entrepreneurial women use the method, use the complete success method to generate 10K per month if he was helping someone to do that, right? And then that's it. So you just state that pretty much, or you can state your offer state, whatever your 1-sentence offer is from module 2. Then step 2 is case studies. Like, why should they listen to the video? And you want this to come in within the first 30 to 60 seconds, like straight after the intro. So give them the reason to listen. So what you do is you describe how you or a client has achieved the result you're about to share using the framework covered. So you say, it's as promised in this video, I'll be sharing with you XYZ that can drive W outcome. But before doing this, I'd like to show you what kind of results we were able to generate for our clients. The same things I'll be sharing with you now. So you mentioned like the before state and the after state and how you bridge that gap. So in your viewer's mind, metaphors and analogies work really well. Has anyone ever heard that? That metaphors and analogies work really well. So these are unconscious suggestions that what you're saying is valid and true. So you can use yourself as a metaphor, and where you overcame a challenge, you can use a client, you can use someone in your life. You can make up a metaphor as well about a fairy creature or something else like that. If you've done NLP practitioner training, you'll know how to create metaphors. So you can use your materials for that. An example is, our Quit Smoking Without Cravings framework that can drive your success, with quitting smoking. So that's what you're going to promise. And then you'll just go on to say, now we've used this framework in, our client Nick's life, and Nick went from whatever the before state was. Nick went from smoking 20 a day to quitting for life without cravings. And we crossed him using this formula. That it can be that simple. Very simple, very easy, couple sentences. And then after that, you go, why? And this is about belief here. So this is why you chose to make a Facebook Live. You want to make them feel special. So it's very easy to just kind of like talk and just say whatever, but you want to be very intentional if you want a live that converts really well. Make them feel special. Straight after the case study, you complement their attributes and explain what they want and how they may have had trouble getting there. Go inside their model of the world, inside their mind, and describe life from inside them, inside them. And you can say something like, I know from personal experience how hard it is to quit smoking, and how much courage it takes to have a hard look in the mirror and actually decide to change for the better. You can spend like 60 seconds, you could even spend a bit longer on that. And this is where you can also engage with the audience. You can say, anyone that's trying to quit smoking, do you relate to what I'm saying? Boom. And that's one way of even getting people to engage and putting their hands up. So then what you want to do is you want to say, you want to state who your niche is. So you can say, we only work with people that have decided or are on the edge of the cliff waiting for someone to help them make the leap successfully because, they're tired of trying and failing by themselves. Now, this is most niches. This is a good paragraph pretty much anyone can use. And that's it. Step 4 is focus on the one thing. So this is the content part of your presentation, of your live. The one thing that will allow them to get results. So what you want to do is think about how they currently try and get results, the results you offer, in a way that doesn't work. They're trying and they're failing. They're trying and they're failing. And then pick like 1 to 2 new ways that they can think about this problem. You want to change their beliefs in your content. Think of a new way. If you've done NLP, you think about reframe. Reframe their thoughts. You say, now I used to think about, quitting smoking as getting away from cigarettes. Then I realized that actually I just need to remove the triggers from my environment. And if when I remove the triggers from my environment, my cravings disappear. Boom. That is value. Isn't that value? Who would agree? If you were someone that smoked, that is just value. So you just give them value. And it's just something simple, less than 2 minutes, something simple, easy. And then you think about it from a new angle and a way that will take them less time and energy. So removing the triggers from my environment took me less time and energy because I wasn't trying to manage all those relationships and stay away from, the pub and everything like that. I just removed it from my environment and I stopped wanting to even go to the pub. And that's the power of this. You get them to change their beliefs. And then they think, oh my God, like what else would I learn by, I want to talk to you more. Like that was so valuable. And that's how people will really think when you're really talking from inside their model of the world and you're focusing on just one thing per live, one thing, like just one small thing each live. So if you're selling like non-tangible results, something that's on the emotional level, something that can't be seen in physical space, then relate more to what they will feel when they deal with the problem and how to get resolution. And that's what you can do for that. So this is an optional one. You can explain the high road and the low road. So what you can do is explain like, okay, what will happen if they get results and what will happen if they do not change? This is getting people to move into action. Your ability to get someone to move into action is your ability to have someone, close as a client, is to, influence anyone. And every leader in human history was good at this skill. Martin Luther King, Jesus, Gandhi, even Genghis Khan, even Hitler, everyone, Charlie Chaplin, everyone was good at moving people to action. That was a leader. So you can discuss the high and the low road. So you could say, now the outcome of quitting smoking and being free of cravings for life is that you get more health, you get better confidence, you get better courage, you feel like you are more meaningful and you're proud of yourself. The outcome of not solving this quitting smoking problem is you keep feeling ashamed about showing up at family gatherings because you're craving a cigarette. You keep feeling behind on your time. You keep wasting money. No one wants to do that, but keep that away, keep that low road short like that, just a couple sentences. Then you give a call to action. You've risen there. You've connected them to their reasons for changing. You've connected them to the pain of not. Only when we have these two, then we'll take action. Then we'll be like, right, now it's time to move. And you give a call to action. Now, call to actions don't just need to be sales calls. They can be free lead magnets. They can be PDFs, they can be scripts. People are responding really well to scripts. They can be YouTube videos. They can be 15-minute value calls. But you're never going to say, if you want to work with me more, then message me. That does not work. People are much too used to that. You frame it as, if you would like to get an implementation plan drawn up for you on a 15-minute call, then drop the word call below and we'll get in touch. Same call, same structure inside the call, different positioning. Everyone feel me on that? And it's all about the positioning and the packaging. Okay, so that gets covered in module 4 in the training. So you get to see that there. So I don't need to go through it here. It can also be Facebook group invites. Like, don't forget about, really offering your Facebook group invite. Like, really keep offering it to people. So just mix it up. And I want to see everyone like one call to action every single post, because when you offer, like, all of these things are just value. So don't think about it in any other way than you're just giving more value. And expect nothing, and you will get everything you want in this life, because it's just the action. You can let go of that investment of energy of being like, oh, I want to get clients, I want to get a result. Just let go of that. Be a free being. Trust me, this journey will teach you how to be actually free inside yourself, because it will get you to let go of all expectations, and then you will experience the bonuses, which are all around, that will come towards you. Trust me on that. I've been doing it for long enough to know that. So an example of this is, for those that are interested, we've just created a free training on how to remove your smoking triggers that cause you to cave so you can quit without relapse. For those wanting a copy, comment quit below. Done. Who felt like was there no attachment there? There's no attachment. Just, do you want this? Like, you want this, right? Obviously, because you have a problem. So by this stage, they have a problem, and just less than 15 seconds. So refine your ability to just keep this short. Do you want this thing? I just made it. It helps this person. Comment below if you want it. Boom. That's it. Now, for everyone else, you say this afterwards. After you drop the call to action, say, for everyone else, hope you received value from this video. Be sure to catch us tomorrow, because we're doing a 21-day Facebook Live challenge. So be sure to tune in there. Now, signing on and signing off with the same sentence is very powerful. It's called an anchor. It anchors the person into coming back. It's almost like the more they watch those videos, the more they unconsciously agree they'll be there tomorrow. So that's the power of this stuff. Who's excited to start taking action on this? Who thinks this could move the ball on their results? Johan's like, yeah, I'm so excited. So now I want you to really look at this next couple of points. If you make 15 lives and you have not gotten someone on a call, because the aim of this is ultimately to generate attention, but also it's to create some calls and create some clients. If you've done this and you haven't created calls or had people put their hand up for the call to action, then there is a constraint in one of the four following steps. Either your niche does not see the topic you're discussing as valuable. So then the way to fix that is you search service providers that are killing it in your industry that serve your niche, model the topics they talk about, do that. The second one is you're being too pushy and salesy in your videos. Focus on delivering value more than converting. The third is that there's a lack of follow-up after they comment. So just DM them straight away. Anyone that comments, thanks so much for, commenting on my live. Like, how is life? How's life going? And then just follow this chat conversion script into your group, onto a call. That's the process with everyone. As soon as you have a like or a comment, just have that funnel, boom, into the group, onto a call, into a group, onto a call. That's like the thing with everybody that's not your mother. So your Facebook, either that or your video is too long, and most people don't have the time to watch a 10 to 20 minute video. So keep that below that. Who's ready for next steps? Raise your hand if you're ready for next step. Okay, cool. So the next steps are download the swipe file and then DM your accountability buddy and put out your Facebook Live straight after we get off this session. Now, in order for me to say this, I have an absolutely unlimited projection on each of you guys. Yeah. So I want you guys to message your accountability buddy, set up a time that you're going to put up your live, or even do it first and then send them the DM saying, where's your live? Let's get on it. Who agrees to hustle their accountability buddy? Yeah. And if you feel your accountability buddies slip off the radar, who agrees to be calling them, to be emailing them, to be messaging them? Who agrees? Who agrees? Because who would want that? If you felt yourself slipping off, you'd want a friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed. You'd want someone to be coming onto you and getting you to put yourself on for your dream. Who would want someone to put themselves on for their dream when they can't show up for themselves? Because sometimes we can't and we need someone. And that's why you're here. So I want you to just remember the cutoff to be in this challenge with the group will be 12 a.m. tonight. So one thing before we finish, there is a prize for this challenge. Whoever makes it to 21 days will be featured on our YouTube channel, and we will be doing either the YouTube channel or we'll do a joint Facebook Live, and you'll be on the camera with me and we'll be doing a Facebook Live together. I will ask you about your journey and you will create a case study for your niche. This is something that you can send out to every person that books in a call with you, and they will see that you are congruent. And then that will destroy any kind of feeling that, oh, I'm not going to show up or anything. They'll know that you're someone that means business, that you are serious, that you are here to change people's lives. So we're going to shoot that on Facebook. We will join audiences. Every one of my leads will see your stuff. Every one of your leads will see my stuff. We'll merge audiences. And this is a very powerful way of creating also clients. So everyone that comments on that is going to be sent, I'll say, go to Nick, go to Allison. I don't need them. Trust me. We generate 10 group members a day. 10 group members a day. We have 50 a week coming in. So we don't have a shortage. So we want to give you them, take every piece of value you can. Who's committed to receive, to really like taking all the value from this community possible? Like while you're here, you're only here for 6 months. Like time ticks, time waits for no one, right? So yeah, who's hungry? Who's hungry? All right, good, good. And who is willing to speak on the camera for 5 minutes in the name of your dreams? Good, good. And if you're too tired, you won't be when you go live. As soon as you turn the camera on, you will have energy. If you don't have energy, you will have adrenaline when you go live. Your body is backing you up. Your body is always supporting you to go towards your dream. If you want to do it later, do it now. I want to ask the group, who's hungry for kick-ass results? Put your hand up if you're kick-ass results hungry. Good. How you show up in the first step, you will only go higher in the speed in which you are moving when you begin a new project. You start low energy, you will go down. You won't make it past the first day because you don't get better in the future, you get better now. You get better now or never. And if not now, when? If not you, then who? You're the ball mover, you're the earth shaker. You're the one that moves this dream. Good. Who's hungry for change? Put your hands up if you're hungry for change. Good. All right, let's get ready and get live. All right, so we can answer any questions. If you have any questions, definitely recommend, getting those questions sorted. I get on every session. If you want to model success habits, every session, I make sure I have a question. And what happens is my, the mentor, the person I'm on the call with, that's helping me, they open it up. And it's like, oh my God, like if I had not asked a question, I would not have received value. There's not a coincidence between how many people, the people that ask the questions, they make the most growth in every single circle you have ever experienced. Because when you ask a question, your brain is open to change. You are open in development. When you are not asking questions, your brain is closed. Yeah. So who has a question? Go ahead and unmute yourselves or put your hand, virtual hand up, and we'll get to you. But definitely, if you're taking action, you'll have questions. You'll definitely have questions. Who has questions? Johan, question.
Yeah. So we get that structure off circle. Is that right?
No, I'll put it in the Discord chat just after our session.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. And seems like there's a lot in the structure to sort of remember and get it done quickly. Any tips for, I guess,
Sure.
recalling the structure as we go and as we dive into it?
I can give you a strategy to do that. So when you start up here, probably a good thing to do will be, if you just record one video, okay, what you can do is you can actually take each step and put one sentence for each step. One sentence to jog your memory, like one dot point. So I only ever had like 4 or 5 dot points max when I would shoot lives. So what I would do is I would put the headline on a Word document or a Google Doc. I would have one sentence on headline. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your presence here. My name is Johan. I'm the proud owner of Johan Handler Coaching, and I specialize in helping da 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 da. That's what I did. I would just write it out. That's 2 sentence intro. And then the next one is case studies. And I would like write it out like word for word. I would just read from the screen when I started. And then I didn't need to. And then actually, you know what? A really good app is called Teleprompter. I think it's like $5-10, but it actually, you can download Google Docs into your phone and the words will move automatically. The words get moved upwards automatically and you can literally read and it looks like you're just looking at the camera. I use this for all my reels because I don't want to think. I just want to keep on track. I want to make sure my content is clean. Teleprompter, it's a great app. Or you can just have it on Google, a Google Doc. So you can just write a couple of sentences. Okay, before state, write down like frustrated and alone. And then you write down like after state. Oh, okay, confident and happy. And then you just build on that story really quickly. Just before that, you'll just write this paragraph. It's already done. Write this paragraph, and then you just go on to the next step. Okay, and you just roll through it. And then you just say like, cool, I know from personal experience how hard it is to X and how much courage it takes. Have a hard look in the mirror and decide you need to change for the better. We only work with people who have decided to da 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 da. So you just write it down on a Google Doc. Next thing you go through is, then you just write down, okay, like how they usually do it. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't work because of X. Here's what I realized and how I changed. Da, 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 da. That's it. High road, low road. Write out a sentence, but what are the words I'm saying do not matter at all. What matters is the structure, which is just to write the thing down on the Google Doc and just read it through. And that should take you like 5-10 minutes. And that's it. And then put the call to action. But I think that's going to be good. That's going to be a good structure for you to follow. While you get your, live legs, while your legs come alive, use that structure, then you'll get used to it and you'll be good. Cool. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did. Thanks. Yeah, still seems like a lot, but probably by attempt 12 or something, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Whatever your projection is what you will perceive. So if you perceive that it's a lot, if this is good for everyone. Like if I put your favorite food in front of you and you were deathly starving and it was a lot, would you say, oh man, this is a lot? Or would you say, man, I want to get into this. I'm hungry. So whatever you expect the value of what's in front of you to give you, that is what it will give you. So what's more important than trying to make it achievable is give yourself reasons on what you want to get out of it. What do you want to get out of this? Who do you want to become by achieving this, by completing this? Reasons make the difference in results. Next question. Anything else? Who has a question?
I wanted to share like a really important, valuable piece that has helped me. And it's something Ben has already said, but I really do want to emphasize on this and the intention that this holds behind what it actually is. And it's progress over perfection. Now, we can feel overwhelmed because like lots of things are on the screen and we have to do all of these things when really that's not the case. And in reality, it'll take 5 seconds and it'll be super quick and super easy, right? Perception is really projection. And if you guys are reading off your computer to start with, which probably you will, it's okay. It's okay if you're looking and people can see you're looking off a script. It's totally okay, because the only thought and belief that creates your reality is your own. People don't care. people say, I read off the script all the fucking time in my videos, and people comment and say, oh my God, I need to get on a call with you. I had this one girl that was like, I see you post every day. I love your reels. And, you know, oh my God, I just had to get on a call with you, because if you can show up that consistently, you can show up for me, and I'm struggling.
That's it.
So the only thought and belief that matters is your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that was valuable.
Good. Who found some value in what Julide said? That's it. So Yogi Bhajan, who was the yogi that I used to follow, he said, start and the pressure will be off. Start and the pressure will be off. That is like such a key indicator. So yeah, I think it's good. I think once the engine's on and it's moving, the fear is off, the discomfort is off. All right, who's committed to getting the 21 days under their belt? How good will you feel? A good activity today to do would be like, you know, what do I want to get out of this? Like, what value do I want to receive? How would I want to change? What fears do I have that I want to overcome? You know, the only way to destroy your fears is by overcoming them and moving into them. And make a live today about how afraid you are about making, or you used to be about making lives, and how you've committed to this 21-day video challenge. If you imagine what it would be like if you were your niche and you saw a leader to your niche getting up and doing something like this, how much would you look up to them? We don't give a crap about people that are fully confident, that have all their shit together. We care about when people are vulnerable, we see that as the greatest strength. This is the leadership quality. 100% leadership quality. All right, we're all good. If you have any other questions, let us know.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Teleprompter, how do you upload a document? Because I've got it and I don't know how to do that. It doesn't have it on mine.
Yeah.
Which one do you use?
Yeah. So you just, if you have a Mac, do you have a Mac? Or
Yeah, but I use it on my phone though.
yeah, you've got it on your phone. So as long as it's downloaded on your phone, you get your Google Doc, you download it onto your computer, and then you airdrop it onto your phone, and then it will come up with selections and options.
I just tried that. It didn't do that, so I don't know. Okay, maybe there's a.
So that's what I do. You download it, make sure it's downloaded as a PDF.
Yeah, which one are you using? Because there's so many different ones. I downloaded mine ages ago, so I don't know which one you use.
One sec, I'll just change my camera and then you can see.
Because mine's a blue icon.
I'll show you what it looks like on my phone teleprompter.
Which one is it?
Just the bottom.
Okay, that's a different one.
That's the one you want.
That's a different one. I've got a different one that I paid for.
Yeah, download these ones. That's the one you want.
Is that the one with the red one?
This one.
Yeah. I've got. Hey, can you see it?
Yeah, download this one. That's the one you want. This one is the one to go to. And then once you have that one, that thing is so easy, like, honestly. So guys, like, you know, sharing with your niche, you know, write down, like, maybe you create a habit. I'll tell you actually one way. I just finished the book, Atomic Habits, is set up a habit that you want to do with the new habit you want to install. This is called habit stacking. So if you like going for walks, if you like going to the gym, if you like, I don't know, having a coffee, anchor the habit of doing a Facebook Live with that thing. And then what you do is you say to yourself in your mind, when I have a coffee, I shoot a live. When I have a coffee, I shoot a live. When I have a coffee, I shoot a live. Put that note where you have your coffee, shoot your live, and then have your coffee. And you can say, here's coffee time with Nick, here's gym sessions with Nick. So that's a really good way of stacking the habit. Yeah.
Hijacking. How was that book? I was going to get it, but I didn't get it. How was it? The book.
What's that?
The book that you read, Atomic
Habits. It's a good book. Yeah.
I was going to get it, but I didn't get it yet.
It's all of the stuff you need to know about it is actually just in module 1. The best parts of it is in module 1. Like I put up quite a bit of it in there. So I want to assign accountability buddies now. So we got 3 in the room. So what I'll do is just get you 3 to be buddies with each other. So you can do a 3 buddy way. And what we'll do is we will, just communicate through social support. Juliet is going to be posting a prompt every day, reminding you guys, like getting it happening in that chat. I'm going to be engrossed in this as well. This is just a really good thing to do. So yeah, we're going to be in social support. So everybody that is here, I want you to do a couple of things. The first thing I want you to do is open Discord and then put your thumbs up when that's done. First thing is open Discord, put your thumbs up when that's done. I got to go and do something soon. Can you put your thumbs up when Discord's open? Let me know when it's done. I'm really busting to go to the toilet. Can you put your thumbs up when it's done? When Discord's on?
Sorry, mine just decided it's going to update.
Oh man, I'm going to pee myself. Come on your phone. You got another way? You got a ladder?
No, but just pee yourself then. I can't get it to work on my computer.
She's caught on to me.
Oh, it's on my phone.
All right. Next step. Good. Next step is open up social support chat. All right. Ready? Tell me when that's done. Put your thumbs up when that's done.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Good. Now I want you to write, I am committed to completing this 21-day challenge every single effing day. I want you to put that in there. You can say freaking and put some emojis in there. To put your thumbs up when it's done. I'm about to like literally let loose. Tell me when you're done. Good. I see Johan typing. I see Alison typing. I see Nicholas typing. I see Khan typing. Good. All right. That's a verbal commitment. It's a commitment to yourself. Good. Okay. So I'll go through the tasks, the next steps. So it's the last thing we finish off with. Download the swipe file. I'll put this in here now, just so that you're not waiting on us. Boom, boom, boom.
Where'd you put it?
Patience is key. 21-day Facebook Live.
I'm a rock and a mover, remember?
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Done. And I'll pin that. And what you can do if you ever lose that, so there's no excuses, is that you just click pinned messages and you'll see it right there.
Where is it?
Boom. Social support, pin messages, boom. Open up that document. It'll take you here. It'll take you through everything I've gone through. Here's your headline swipe file. Here's the past module. If ever your courage flags, watch this module. I was in an amazing energy state in that module. And then that's how you present powerful. And then just write it out. Boom. That's it.
Oh, shit. How do you?
Alrighty. We're very excited. Thank you for showing up for your future self. Let's take, okay, we're going to do something funny. Is it all right to do something funny? Okay, the last thing before we finish is everybody turn on your camera app on your phone. Put yourself on mute. And then what you're going to say is a quick story post. Yeah. And what we're going to do is after you hang up, you're going to put this out onto your socials as a story, as a video on your profile, put it as a reel as well. So what I want you to do, I thought I muted myself. So what you want to do is you want to say, I'm engaging in a 21-day Facebook Live challenge. Like this content piece if you support people going all out on their dreams. Okay. All right. Ready? Up the phones. All right. Off you go. Shoot that shit. I'm watching. Don't let me down, tribe. Come on, fam. All right, TV personalities. I was really vulnerable on that. I fully stuttered and like stuffed it up like twice, but that's all right because it's going out there. Kind I'm sending it to you. Juliet is still going, or leave it for a bit. All right, guys. Who thinks it's a bit of fun? Pretty fun, huh? Maybe in our sessions we'll be like maybe shooting your lives as well. If you have questions about lives and how they're going, this is a really good ongoing project for us to do while we have our weekly sessions, our support calls. All right, people look happier.